Well, there it is. Very heartbreaking series for the Sharks. Like, that's just, I don't know how you do that at home ice, man. We're cursed, I think, is the only explanation for that first period. It should be about 3 or 4 to 2 right now. And yeah, I don't get it. I just plain and simple don't get it. There's so many stretches, long stretches, where the Sharks were the better team, and they just simply were never rewarded for it. And in this case, they beat Fleury plenty of times. We beat Fleury numerous times, and then it's just the post. There was 4 posts and 2 crossbars in that game. And that's only for the Sharks. Wow. So, I don't know what you can take from this. Sharks need to play a 60-minute game for one thing. Vegas, all the times where they got in the 2 games that the Sharks lost, where I felt that they outplayed Vegas, they got beat in just a few minute stretch. It was just a few minute stretch of them playing poorly, and that's all it took. And that's all it takes against good teams. And the Sharks, it feels like they have that. We showed that in the end of Game 5, but it was too little too late. They beat themselves the rest of the game. Sharks simply never played a full 60 minutes in this series, and that's what cost them the game. I mean, we can look back at the bad call on Hurdle. We can look at all these posts tonight, but plain and simple, the Sharks at a lot of the times couldn't play consistently. Like I said, the Sharks were better for more of the time than Vegas was, but Vegas won because when they were never bad. They were just consistent, and the Sharks weren't. Like, man, if the Sharks could play consistently how they played in, the third period of Game 5, in all of Game 4, in pretty much most of Games 2 and 3, like, that's a series win against these guys. Like, you win in 6. Like, you would be in the position to win in 6 right now if the Sharks just played their best full 60 minutes, and they just simply did not. And honestly, I was pretty grossed out by the effort here in Game 6. I didn't see any desperation. It just seemed like they'd given up, and it was like they just gave up after the first. What the hell? Like, I don't know, but something, I keep saying this every year, something needs to change, and it's cool that we, can win without Thornton and Marlowe, but it's still not enough. Just never enough with this team. We come out amazingly strong in the first period, and we hit 3 posts. No, was it 3 posts? I don't know. We hit 3 posts, and we had 2 just skittered just wide. I mean, that doesn't make it. That shouldn't happen. It was surreal. The Sharks should have been up at least 3 or 4 goals in that period alone, and I don't know how they weren't. It's just insane. It just seems like that's the way it was meant to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, How else can you explain that? There's no other way to explain that except for it's just pure destiny. Like, the Golden Knights have been chosen to move on, and that's unfortunate because the Sharks just can never catch a break when it seems like it matters. And that sucks. We demolished the Ducks in the first round, came out flat in Game 1, and then just continued to play really well as the series went on then. But it was just those bad stretches. Just the Game 5 and Game 1 were the only times where the Sharks, I felt like, were really outplayed for the majority. Of course, in Game 6, they just, like I said, they felt like they kind of gave up, so I don't know. I don't know, but if we're going to talk about things that we need to fix for next year, I mean, you have to develop a 60-minute game, and you have to have more speed. I don't buy that people are starting to say that Sharks are becoming a fast team. We make it, they're able to make it seem like they're playing fast, but but they can't do it for a full 60 minutes because they just simply don't have the legs at times. And it really sucks, man. It really sucks because, like I said, I felt like the Sharks in a lot of these games were the better team for the majority, but it never came their way. And that's what happened. So, I mean, in the end of the day, Marc-Andre Fleury is the MVP of the Golden Knights. He was just ridiculous. Like I said, without him, with any other goaltender, the Sharks win this series too. It's just, wow. He was phenomenal. And then in this one, he was okay. And, he's playoff Fleury, but we beat him. Like I said, we beat him numerous times. And literally the iron. That's it. That's why the Sharks lost. It was the posts. That's unreal. Like, I've never seen that. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, guys. I really don't. That's just, it's crazy. I'm like remembering all the plays in my head. I'm like, those are goals. All of those are goals on any other night. It just blows my mind. So, congrats to the Vegas Golden Knights. You know, you guys get to move on. It's pretty crazy. You have to see if you're going to face Winnipeg or Nashville, but I don't know. I think if Winnipeg wins, I think they got a real good chance against the Golden Knights, but if Predators win, I think the Knights can go all the way. It's just, we're seeing again and again and again and again, year after year after year, that it's speed. Speed teams wins. You know, or speed teams win. That's just the simple part of it. Sharks really need to readjust and find, and just, I don't know, but, whatever this was in this series is just not good enough. You can't not play full games. And just, we see it 10 minutes is enough to win or lose a hockey game in the playoffs. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's just an unreal game. Like, I don't get it. The Sharks, by all means, should have had the lead there. They created enormous amounts of chances and just wasn't meant to be, I guess. So, once again, congratulations to the Knights. I will, look forward to watching you guys play throughout this. I will be so salty if you guys win a cup, though. It's a slap in the face to all the expansion teams, damn it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.